Pro-Pakistan slogans were raised at an army-sponsored cricket match in Kashmir Valley's Budgam district on Saturday. The cricket match, which was organized as a part of Kashmir Premier League at a government stadium in Budgam, witnessed pro-Pakistan slogans and chants hailing Zakir Musa, the head of Al-Qaeda's Kashmir wing. As the match concluded, cricket fans jumped onto the ground and cheered for the winning team while chanting pro-Zakir Musa slogans and raising the Pakistan flag. I'm now joined by our correspondent Shuja ul Haq. Shuja, what exactly happened? Was this a specific group of people, or probably everybody around was raising this slogan?
Well, Pooja, this was an event which was very well organized in terms of its timing, etc. This was one of the series of Kashmir cricket, Premier Cricket League, which has been happening in the valley for quite some time, and that's where this particular incident took place in Budgam, where in a government school this cricket match was being held. After the match was over, the winning team, apparently from their side, we've heard that these slogans start coming out, and there is visual proof of the same as well. Now, authorities are saying that they will, try and investigate this entire matter. But there are a lot of people who were attending this, cricket match at that point of time. There were people from the administration as well. This is not the first time that such slogans have cropped up in an event like, this
Yes.
in the valley. But the fact that it was a government-sponsored, event, and also security forces were also, in a sense, involved, is something that is raising a lot of, eyebrows. Now, what kind of action the government takes is something that we'll have to wait and see.
Shuja, also tell me this, considering it could be a big embarrassment for both the administration and also, of course, the security forces, in the sense that they sponsored the event and that is when these slogans were raised. Has any official reaction come from either the administration, the government, or probably a statement from the army? All right, we seem to have lost that connection with Shuja ul Haq, but considering that this was an official sponsored event, a very different event, a sort of positivity also for the valley, that there were sports matches being organized, and sports in the past few months in the Kashmir Valley have been welcomed with a lot of affirmation and positivity amongst the youth. But such incidents are also going to pose not only a security hassle, but what exactly is the situation on ground? Why would a cricket match sponsored by the administration, also with the help of the security forces, suddenly turned so political? And there were slogans of Zakir Musa, who has recently taken on as the Al-Qaeda's Kashmir wing. His slogans have been heard at several significant places where violent protests have been organized in the past few months. So clearly the situation does seem very crucial there. This is the Budgam district. I'm now joined by Ajay Bharti. He's the MLC from Bharatiya Janata Party. Ajay ji, what exactly do you think should be the response of the government at this time? Because it was supposed to be a very non-political event, supposed to get youngsters together, and then this happens.
You see, there is an organized group in the valley, we all know that, which tries to derail any positive step that is being taken by the government, whether that is state government or the central government or any of the agencies of the government. So that group is still organized, and they have got pockets of influence. But that does not stop government from taking the action, strong action that is required will be taken, and I am sure that will be taken.
Ajay, it would also be pertinent to ask a question from the political parties. Could this incident also mean that the mainstream political parties have not been able to reach out to the youngsters yet? Because on one hand, there are these matches being organized, sports events, where youngsters are joining in. But if this ends up and concludes with these slogans that are being raised, does it mean that the disconnect still continues, sir?
No, I do not agree with that, because if you see, particularly our alliance government, whether that is BJP or the CDP, both are taking steps to reach out to the people. Even our CM, she is going to every district and having public darbars and all that. So there is no question of disconnect. Our organization level activities are going on unabated, without any hesitation and without any but yes, I am telling you that there is a section of the society here under the influence of the separatists, under the influence of it, that they too are organized, and there a lot of funding is coming from outside. So they make sure they can disturb any event, anywhere. It has happened so many times. Even SKICC, we have seen it. So it is that an organized group is disturbing it.
All right, so Ajay Bharti of the Bharatiya Janata Party as an MLC says these are organized groups out to create problems, out to create a situation of turmoil during such sports events. Thank you, Mr. Bharti, for joining us. I'm now joined by Lieutenant General Raj Kadyan. He's a defense expert. And, sir, what I want to know is that when it's organized with the help of the administration, of the security forces, the event also is to signify a broader connect with people. Do you think there needs to be a check on who really provokes people to shout these slogans? Or as I asked Mr. Bharti, is there still a disconnect, sir?
As far as the army is concerned, army continues to organize events where they get to know the public, where the image is correctly projected. It is part of fraternization, overall winning of heart and mind. Slogan shouting in the valley is not a new thing. Even in the past it has happened, so I don't think it's a very big deal. People who are shouting for Zakir Musa is not fighting for Azadi. He is fighting for Islam. He has made it already clear. So there are always miscreants in any crowd. I am sure the local police will take appropriate action. If the law has been broken anyway, they will take action and haul up people who have done it. But slogan shouting is not a big deal. It is happening almost every third day in the valley. So if they have done it during a cricket match, I don't think it's such a... The fact is that the Kashmiri youth played cricket with the army. That is what is more material. If one odd chap shouts a slogan, I don't think that is a big deal.
So basically, sir, you're saying that this in many ways is merely an isolated event and that it shouldn't really be given that consideration, sir?
Yes. To my way of thinking, there are very handful of people who are trying to lead or mislead the youth in the valley. After all, if the whole cricket team of the youth has played with the army, they are not the pro-Pakistani or pro-Zakir Musa. We should look at that side and not one chap shouting a slogan creates a turmoil, one chap fluttering a flag of Pakistan or ISIS. We should not make too much of it. This will keep happening. But things are moving in the right direction in the valley.
All right, thank you so much, sir, for joining us. So a non-political sports event in an attempt to bring youngsters to the fore in Kashmir Valley's Budgam district instead ends up with slogans of Zakir Musa there in Kashmir.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.